right. Woo! Made it, peeps. Had a little trouble getting out of the house this morning, but we are here, and we are rocking and rolling. So right now, Cedartown is facing the Raiders, which I'm going to assume is Southeast Whitfield. And Tanner is wrestling right now. I'm going to have to find the app. Check, check. All right, I'm back. Had a little technical issues there, but we are back live in Ringgold, Georgia at Heritage High School for a wrestling match that our CHS Bulldogs are in. And it actually started at 9. I was running a little bit behind. I got halfway up to Rome, and I realized I left my modem. So in order to get you guys something to look at, I got to have it. So I had to turn around and go back and get it. But nevertheless, I'm here now. I hope y'all are doing well this Saturday morning. If y'all don't mind, make a comment down there in the comment section. I'd like to know what y'all think about it. Tanner's in a predicament right now. His opponent has both arms behind his back, and he actually did a good job of hanging on there. His opponent just kind of gave up because he couldn't get him all the way around. And now he gets a new start. So best of luck to Tanner. Now we are, I think we're in the second period, beginning of the second period. Score is, I'm going to have to figure out the score. I think it's 8-0. And if they're going by in relation to where the score is, the 8 is on the Cedartown side, but I don't know if that's accurate or not. I'll have to watch it for just a minute to see where the points go, and I'll let you know. But there's 135 left in the second period, and Tanner's in a bad spot now. His opponent's arm is under the shoulder blade, so you can't pin him. But Tanner's trying his best to get up. If he can get out of this predicament, it'll be a miracle. But miracles are possible, but not now. Let me get to my app here. I need to find varsity wrestling for Cedartown in Max Preps. See if I can figure this out, peeps. Teams, that's where I need to be. Cedartown wrestling. It's pretty simple. Overall record, Cedartown is 10-8. We just started region. We're in 4A. So no, 7 quad A is what that means. We're in 7 quad A. We just started. Today is the first day of region play, peeps. I'll be able to tell you who scores or where the score is in just a sec. Y'all might be able to see it. Can y'all see the scoreboard over there on the other side of the mat? Let's go to the roster. I don't know all the names, so you'll have to forgive me if I get one wrong, but I am working on it. It's not like football or baseball where you have a number that you can look at and correlate that number to the name. It's not like that. They don't have numbers. So you need to know the face. You need to know how to apply the face to the name or the name to the face. And I'm afraid to say who this is, but I think it's Giovanni, but I might be wrong. Giovanni Hernandez is who I think it is. I'll have to get clarification on that. The problem is I'm over here by myself. I didn't pay attention when I got here. Our folks are on the other side of the mat. Cedartown is trying their best to get up here. He's down on the mat. The opponent is pulling him over for a pin now. You better be very careful, or this could be it right here. Needs to keep those shoulders up off the mat to keep from being pinned. And saved by the bell. That's the end of the first period, and the score is 5-0 in favor of Southeast Whitfield. I figured it out now. The color on the right is green. That's the opposing team, and we're on the left, red. If you're just now joining us, it's Kelly O'Neill, a.k.a. Sgt Dawg. We're in Ringgold, Georgia, at Heritage High School for a wrestling tournament today. It's the first day of region play, and right now Cedartown is facing off against Southeast Whitfield, and looks like the Southeast Whitfield opponent is very worthy. He's been giving ours fits the whole match here. It's tough when you're on the bottom, and he's got him wrapped up pretty good too, so it's going to take a bit to get out of this. Good job of getting out. If he can get up, I believe that's a point. Uh-oh. Every time he gets up, he goes right back down. Score is 10-0 now in favor of Southeast Whitfield, the Raiders. And Cedartown has lost their headgear. We got 45 seconds left in the second period. Score is 10-0 in favor of the Raiders. We got 25 seconds. If he can hang on just a little bit longer. He's pretty well snaunched where he is right now. The Southeast Whitfield guy's having a real tough time getting him over. Oh, he might be up. Oh, back down. Got 3, 2, 1. That is the end of the second period. The score is 10-0 in favor of the Raiders. So we need a pin here, folks. Be tough to come back for 10 points, but you can get a pin and win the match. And that's what we're hoping for right here. And it looks like Cedartown will be on top. The reset. Final period right here, peeps. And Cedartown does a good job of getting his opponent over. He's in a good spot. If he can get those shoulders over, he could end this thing with a pin and come out on top, even though he's behind 10-0. And he's trying not to let, and his opponent does get up, so I believe that's a point. I don't see it on the board, but we got 2 points, I guess, for the takedown. And now Cedartown wrestler is on the floor here. The opponent is on top. Tough spot to be in. If at all possible, you need to be in control, you got to be on top. I'm assuming y'all can hear me. I hope you can. Scores 12-2, and it looks like Cedartown is not going to have much of a shot here because he's in a position now he might get pinned before this match is over, and there's only 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the third period. He was able to avoid the pin, but he did get the loss, so it's 12-2. And now up for Cedartown is let's get back. Lucas. Lucas is up now. Lucas Neal. He's a junior. And if I could get a score, I will get it to you. I mean, a team score. I'm not sure how we stand right now against Southeast in a combined total. And Lucas has his man. He's trying to get, we got him in a good spot here. He's going for the pin. If he can get him over. Lucas is a little bull. I've seen him wrestle, and he is a good wrestler. And most of the time, the one that I've seen, he's got the pin. He's working his opponent very hard. His opponent does a good job of getting out of that, but Cedartown does have 2 points. Scores 2-0. We got about a minute left in the first period, and Lucas has his man again in a precarious spot. He's going for the pin. If he can get both shoulders down just for a little bit, the referee will give him a pin, but it's not happening right now. He's going to have to wear him down a little bit more. Here we go. This may be a pin right here. He's got it down. I'd have to give him the pin right now. I don't know what referee's waiting on. Looks good to me. There you go. Yep, that's a pin for Lucas. Good job, Lucas. And now we got Cody coming up. Cody is a great wrestler in his own right. Cody Addison. I believe. Yeah, it's Cody coming up. I have a video on YouTube you need to check out with Cody. There was a match. We were at in Rome, Armurchie. Was it Armurchie? It's up north of Rome. I think it was Armurchie for a tournament, and it was getting toward the end. All of them were real tired. Cody was out there wrestling, and wow, he was getting drug all over the mat. His face was red from being drug across the mat, and man, right at the end of the third period, he switched. He swapped it. Got the pin. It's remarkable. Very exciting. We got 0-0 score. We got a minute and 15 remaining in the first period. No points yet. Cody's very methodical. He's not in a hurry. But he knows how to wear the opponent down. And I'll tell you, you got to be in good shape for this too, peeps. Because these 3 periods are very grueling. We got about 45 seconds left in the first period. No score yet. So if you get a chance, go to YouTube and check out my video of Cody. I think it's a short. And while you're there, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to Sgt Dawg and follow me. That way you'll get updates when I make a post. Score still 0-0. We got 9 seconds left in the first period. And it looks like Cody's going down, but he's got that shoulder up, so it's not it is a pin. Nope, end of the period. He was saved by the bell, I think. Let's see. Yes, saved by the bell there. The clock was in our favor. And Cody has new life. Oh, just like he did in Armurchie, he did it to this guy too. Baited him and then jumped right on top. But this guy's got a little more energy because we're just in the second period. So he's able to get out of it. But Cody has him where he wants him right now. If he can hang on and not allow the opponent to put him in a bad spot. Cody's back up, scores 4-4 now with 1:20 left in the second period. And both wrestlers are probably in a position, if they rolled right, they could put their opponent's shoulders on the mat probably at the same time. We have 1 minute left in the second period. You're watching Cody Addison for Cedartown. Scores 4-4. And Cody just slowly wearing his opponent down. You can do that when you're on top. I tell you, when you're in control, it makes a lot of difference. But the opponent is working very hard. He's got a lock on Cody's right leg. But Cody is hanging on for dear life. We got 25 seconds left in the second period. Score 4-4 still. Somebody's going to get a point here, I believe. Depends on. And Cody's back on top, but his opponent brings him back down. He's got a hold of that right leg. So Cody's having a hard time getting away from that. Now the opponent's got his head up under Cody's arm, and that's how you roll him over. But Cody was able to get out of that. And that's the end of the second period with the score tied 4-4. You got 2 minutes left in the match. Cody starts out on top to start the third period. And Cody's got his opponent down. And he's trying very hard to get him over, but this opponent is pretty stout. And he gets up. Nobody got a, yep, we got a point there. That goes to Southeast Whitfield. Scores 5-4 now. We got 1:35 left in the third period. Cody's got to score a point here. If he gets a takedown, he gets 2 points. That would put him ahead 6-5. That's what he needs. And it looks like the opponent has Cody down and has 2 points, so as now the score is 7-4. We got 1 minute left. And Cody's hanging on for dear life here. If he can get his opponent over, he can swap this, he can switch this around and put his shoulders on the. Just roll with it. There you go, just like that. And that's 2 points. That should be 2 points for Cody. 7-4. Let's see. No, it's 10-4. So they gave those points to Southeast Whitfield. 10-6. Okay, they did give us 2 points. So we're 4 points down. We got 41 seconds left. Cody will start out on top. And we got just a little bit of time here to either score, at least 5 points or get a pin. And 35 seconds. 30 seconds. We got to make up 4 points here. I never count Cody out. He can pull a rabbit out of his hat. We got 20 seconds remaining. And we need a pin now. You can't get 5. Well, the score's 12-6, so there's no way you can get 7. He's going to have to put a pin on this man right now. 10 seconds remaining in the third period and the match. 7, 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of the match with the score 15-6 in favor of Southeast Whitfield. Tough loss by Cody. I'm sure he'll come back from this. And now, let's see if I can figure out who we got up here. This is this the opponent outweighs Cedartown, but it got to be by 10 pounds at least, and places our wrestler on the mat and gets him on the shoulders just right away. Michael Johnson. No, it's not Michael Johnson. I know that. And that's a pin. We have 1 minute, 33 seconds left for the pin. And let's see who we got coming up now for Cedartown. I wish I had numbers. I mean, I'm looking at names, but there's no pictures. And unfortunately, I haven't learned all the names yet. But first chance I get, I'm going to move over where our people are. 2 points for Southeast Whitfield. We got 1:10 left in the first period. The score is 2-0 in favor of Southeast Whitfield. And our wrestlers in what I like to call a precarious position, but he's done well. He's got a round. 3 points did go to Southeast Whitfield, so the score is 5-0. We should get a point there. We do. Score is 5-1 in favor of Southeast Whitfield. We got 35 seconds left in the first period. 30 seconds. They got the score 5-0, but I believe we got 1 point. They may just not have seen it. 25 seconds left in the first period. $20 seconds. Not good, peeps. Another pin by Southeast Whitfield. So with 3 seconds remaining in the first period, Cedartown is pinned. And it looks like this match is over. So I'm going to find out where I need to go next, but we'll be back in just a little bit, Pete. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, so be looking for me to come back. I'm not sure when, but I'll be back because we're going to face another team, I know. So Sgt Dawg out.